Let's go. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the semifinals of the Gods League. Today is week 3, day 3 of the Gods League tournament. Second last day, by the way. And we will be doing the 2 semifinal matches between IMREQ and ROP. And then following that, Kazna versus Czech. So hopefully there'll be very intense matches and you'll enjoy them today. And today I'll be joined by 2 very good commentators. Some of the best that we have. Introduce yourself, guys.
I'll go first. I'm Satan. You probably heard me a few times before from Legion. Excited to commentate on these games tonight. Hopefully we'll get some good ones. And joining me, I've got Blenu or R1B from Raid. Hello.
Hello everyone, my name is Rip or R1B or Blenu or however you want. I'm from Raid and I'm here tonight with the 2 other guys and be proud to commentate these games.
Okay, great. So should we just get started on the rundowns of the teams? Both IMREQ or Requiem and ROP have had really good games throughout the season. Well, throughout the series of Gods League. And well, we've seen very consistent performances from them. Obviously having to win every single one of their matches to get here. ROP returning from the BPL, which they came, I believe, 8th place. Was it 8th or 9th place or something? 9th place. So just missing out on automatic entry to the Gods League Pro, which I believe is starting in like 2 or 3 weeks. Is that right, Thomas?
It's starting next week, actually.
Not starting next week. So yeah. ROP, they're fighting for their chance to get into Gods League Pro and for a much larger prize money reward. And Requiem are also fighting to get into the BPL. Well, into the not BPL. They didn't show up in the BPL. So they're hoping to be able to get into Gods League Pro and also fight for that. Anyone else got any comments to say?
Just a small comment. I'm asking right now for the coin flip, Thomas.
Yeah, ask
okay.
The coin sides and we can get that sorted.
Rain is the leader of Requiem tonight, or IMREQ. It's the Requiem family. And from ROP, it's
K4ZNA.
Yeah, K4ZNA is it. They are the 2 guys who are making the decisions tonight. Very important decisions. And I'm pretty sure we'll have a great game because I'm surprised of IMREQ or REC and ROP is known. They have more experience, I think, from the Pro League, from the hard game. So
yeah,
it will be interesting.
It will be. Okie dokie. Just waiting. Yeah, as Bellani just said, we're waiting for the coin flips, and we'll be seeing each team choose their maps afterwards.
Okay, Mr. Ray from IMREQ chose Tails.
Okay, let me get right into the coin flip then. Yeah, let's screen record. Just flip a coin as always. Tails is for IMREQ then, and heads for
ROP, right.
Okay, perfect. Let's get the coin flip done then. And the result is Tails. So
Tails.
The first map. Yeah.
The ROP guys are really motivated. You can't see the chat in game. That's good because sometimes there are some organizing stuff that we are talking about. So I think it's okay. But the ROP guys, they are pretty funny tonight. They are making funny memes in the chat, so that's fun. That means if you're motivated and if you're funny, or how to say, if you're lucky, you will play better than if you are
happy,
like that.
Yeah. Okay, so it looks like Requiem have chosen Desert Sands. Very good map choice. No, it's a great map. I love Desert Sands.
Yeah,
except for I don't some teams pick this map and they don't use necessarily the best tactics they could. I mean, some people have been watching me commentate on Desert Sands throughout the whole season. Will know that I'm not a big fan of people who don't like push up to the rails and basically give the other team control of the entire map. What's happened several times is teams are pushed into the city. They've managed to cap base C or sometimes base B, and then what they've done is they've basically cornered themselves in the city because they've not pushed up out to the rails. So this means that the team that went out just basically gained control out there, and 90% of the time they won.
Yeah, that's a good thing. I like this map because at the end, one of the two clans has to make a decision to make a rush or a crossfire. So there is a lot of action. So this is the reason why I like it.
Yeah. Okie dokie. I love that phrase. What a great phrase.
Rushes are action, and action is good. That's it. Perfectly. So we are waiting for it that the guys are getting ready right now.
Yeah.
So they need some time, but it's okay. We are absolutely in time. I can understand the guys. Maybe they're a little bit nervous or stuff like that. Yeah. So yeah, interesting stuff. We see an OBG 268.
Yeah, that's very weird.
Not often used in Clan Wars, but I think it's a pretty good tank. I just can't talk it from randoms because I saw a lot of guys were playing. It has a trollish armor.
I don't think he is going to be using it. They just said that they're having problems with Bob. So
okay.
So maybe he's just readied up, but he can't unready. But yeah, that's why we're just. But the lineup, other than that, I imagine Bob will probably be taking something like a STB maybe or IS7. But it looks like their lineup's pretty solid, to be honest. I like their lineup. Obviously, other than the 268.
Is Bob? What we are talking here, if people, I mean. The most of the people who are watching our streams, they know the players, and they also know that Bob normally is in Legion right now, right?
Yeah.
But that's the stuff that you can see here. They are Clan Wars teams.
Mm-hmm.
So also on PC, you have a lot of guys who are playing random for the same clan, but they play tournaments for a Clan Wars team or an esports team. And the rule is you can join however you want, and that's absolutely allowed, and it's okay. So why not?
Yeah, and the main reason was basically it's not that he was in Legion. He wasn't in Legion when he started the tournament. He was in Phoenix.
Yeah,
they weren't participating in any of the Gods League tournaments. So he decided to play for ROP just for a tournament. But then he's now joining Legion. So after Gods League finishes, he will be playing for Legion from now on. But we can let him finish the series for ROP because he started playing from the very first game for ROP. So why not let him finish? It would be kind of weird to swap teams, meet halfway through, and just ditch them. So.
And it's like we're trying to separate from just clans as well, because the thing is, clans are really great, but often it's much nicer to have a team. Teams are much better synergy.
It's more like clans are just communities of social communities. Now it's kind of evolving into esports teams, where more as there's some clans that are just purely focused on tournaments and esports and stuff like that.
I think, but that's pretty fair to let Bob playing for ROP right now because he starts there and he has also to finish. We are ready for the first game.
We are.
Thomas, you ready?
Yeah, perfectly ready.
We can see. Let's go in.
Okay.
We have on the side from REQ or IMREQ 3 IS7, a E4, an absolutely IS7 killer, a tier 8 T54 lightweight, a 1 pattern, and an adamant or STB. On the other side, double F3, 3 IS7, also an adamant, and a Root 251. So the setups are pretty similar if you look right now about heavies and lights and mediums.
Yeah. I mean, both teams are going out into base A, so I like this a lot. Mostly, I think base A, that sort of side going out is much stronger, much more map control.
Absolutely, we have an aggressive push on A from the tier 8, and this decision could be good because if he's lucky enough, he can just cap A.
Yeah, he should just. I mean, to be fair, ROP is they're much further back at the moment, having the much heavier lineup. So the fact that REQ managed to cut the space already.
Yeah.
It's really. I'm not sure. I like what they're doing right now, though. They're pushing up one of their. Oh no. He's kind of pushed up slightly too far. They've kind of lost control of the other side, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, they're playing really aggressive. But they have still A right now, but the problem is the 2 IS7 in the middle and T54 lightweight, they are in a bad position because they can't move away from there. On the other side, you have Andre from IMREQ in IS7, a great position. He is still hold down there. He can hold along the side.
Requiem kind of just all piled into the middle. Now it looks like they're kind of spreading out a little bit more, getting into better positions. Hopefully this could be, well, I mean, it looks like it's going to be quite a drawn-out match. Although Requiem is kind of being out-traded slightly here, most of ROP's tanks, other than Bob, are pretty much on full health points, and obviously the RU.
Thomas, by the way, overlay, you have the esports arena overlay right now during the game.
Oh dear.
So I'm sorry, guys, you couldn't see the first 1-2 minutes, but yeah, you can't see it, but not everything. So we have a lot of overlays and stuff, and so it's really hard to know.
There's still some teething problems. Anyway,
I think I'm gonna have to swap it manually because the hotkeys don't work sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so it looks like Rob is pressing in here.
They had to do it because
damage.
they lost a lot of hit points during the normal trade, but right now it seems to be good. Swablik is alone in the middle, but Andre's out, so they should be able to take Swablik out right now. On the other side, Shockwave will go down from favor in double FV.
Also, Phoenix and Shaka in the middle. Phoenix is one shot, and so Shaka pretty much to mostly. But Phoenix goes down. I'm pretty sure Shaka didn't bounce a shot, whereas Phoenix did. Steel Shockwaves and Mr. Rain, both in their medium tanks. Oh, so many one-shots here from ROP.
Absolutely, but it was really important that they take Phoenix out, because this guy should be dangerous on this position. But I think it's done. We go 1-0 for ROP. The beginning from IMREQ or REQ was way better. The first trades were better, but at the end they had too many 1 versus 1 or 2 versus 2, and they just lost them.
Well, yeah. Individually, though, Requiem was slightly down on hit points. I mean, but overall, I think they had slightly bigger hit point advantage because certain tanks from ROP had taken a real punishment.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, good game there by ROP. They seized the initiative when Requiem were kind of they as you said, the engagements are much more 2-on-1 for ROP when they pushed in, so they had 2 tanks for each of one of Requiem's tanks, and they basically just went around and killed each one. Okay.
What do you think if we are checking the damage? If you're looking ROP, they are similar from the damage. We have top damage dealer Bob with 2,530, and the last guy Quetta in the tier 8 makes nearly 1,100. So that means that every one of the guys just did amazing.
Yeah, look at this. If you see 4 people from ROP were still alive, yet the hit point difference was less than 1,000 between the teams. And also another thing to point out is Brom in his T54 lightweight came top damage. So very well played there by him. Good carry.
Absolutely. What do you think, Sam, about put the Clan Wars commander in a tier 8?
I think it's a good decision because they, whenever a Clan Wars commander a Clan Wars commander generally, they always feel like when they want to do spots or something, or doing like sort of scouting missions or something like that, or certain like flanks, then they're normally the ones that want to do it themselves because they know exactly what they want to happen. So putting them in the tier 8 means that if they screw up because they're trying to concentrate on the rest of the team, basically having them in a less important tank means that they can worry about their tier 10 tanks a lot more. So I think it's a good decision normally.
That's absolutely the same opinion. Yes.
Can you just put yourself on the right side so it fits the overlay?
Okay. Put me on the thing because I'm not sure if the colors blue and red are okay. It's okay. Set spectator. We will try it. So because of the overlay, one side is smaller than the other one, right?
Yeah, that's what I thought. You should have to.
So let's go to map 1, game 2. We have Desert Sands again. It's 1-0 for ROP, who just did some great change of the game. They absolutely managed to survive with 4 tanks and 900 hit points. Great game from them. So I think on this game you can see the experience.
Yeah.
The trades were better from them. We are waiting for Favor. Favor will get out and Nail will play with him the second round. So we are ready for game number 2. Thomas, you ready?
Yeah.
Ready. Okay. We're just waiting for Neil to ready up, and there we go into our second round. This time we're seeing an E4. Did they have an E4 previously? No, Requiem did have an E4 previously, but I think he got quite nailed. He got nailed in the beginning, so we didn't see a very good contribution from him. Hopefully, we'll see him do better this time. And ROP, I've got 4 IS7s, FV Adamant, which is an STB, and then the rest of Requiem have an STB pattern, and then 3 IS7s.
The change from ROP, before they had double FV, now they have 4 IS7.
Yeah.
I think the problem is if you have a pad situation, in FV you just can pen slowly with HE every time 100 or 200 damage, and that's the difference between an IS7 and FV. So I saw a lot if we played versus Legion on this map, we were hulled down with the FVs and the IS7 just shot the whole time HE, so you're slowly down.
I like what Requiem did there with the Mr. Rain moving in, getting quick spots out, realizing that they're all gone to A, and that allowed him to basically take C. So now Requiem have taken C, and hopefully, I mean, I commented on this at the very start of the stream, hopefully we'll see them spread out up to the rails to gain map control, not only just the caps.
Yeah.
54 lightweight takes a bit of damage there as he tries to move up towards the rails.
In my opinion, for no reason right now, because there are any other opinions how you can cross the road there. On the other side, Andre did a great shot on Shaka. He was crossing and he was near C. So we can see here some trades that IMREQ is doing. They are not necessary right now because they need the hit points for the rush at the end. They have the advantage of the, how to say, the cap point. So
Requiem won't need to rush. ROP will rush. Will have to rush. So as you say, Requiem will need. Sorry, ROP need to maintain their hit points. It's more important for the rushing team too, because otherwise they can just be picked off way too easily. Okay, here we see Requiem just again camping at the back. This is just something I'm not a big fan of. I really agree sometimes with going to the town, but you need to make sure that you gain the map control. Not spreading out too much though, because the thing is, if you push up to the rails, then you can see where the push is coming from before they push.
Well, I think it's not a bad decision because they had cap C before that ROP had A, so they are in favor. And if B, you can't cap B, you need extreme good luck for capping B. And for getting into C, you have to go really near of them, so they are not spread away. I'm pretty sure that they can manage if they are good in focus fire. The defense. We can see on the other side we have Bob with only 600 hit points.
Yeah, he's been out traded quite significantly here. We will see.
I like the idea from IMREQ or REC right now. I'm pretty sure if they don't make any big folds right now, they can manage it, but the trades that they are getting in are similar, so yeah.
Well, we just see that E4 managed to put in a big round into Neil, rolling exactly on average 640.
We can see here that a lot of guys from ROP had chosen the armor and not hit points.
ROP seem to be making a minor push here into town. They just kind of managed to get up through the middle, and now they're trying to catch off the adamant here from IMREQ.
They need more than 1 kill. That's important. And they want to take the adamant out. He is in a risky position there.
Yeah, the adamant's going to get taken out here. He's going to get attacked, pretty much a triple-pronged attack from all sides, pretty much. There we go, he goes straight down. Now, ROP really do have a significant chance in this game, because the thing is, Requiem can try and push through, but then they've got really good cover.
With positions are good right now. Bob at the back, we have 3 IS7s in the front.
Bob takes another hit. He needs to be really careful now.
And now they are coming from behind. They are absolutely amazing focus fire on Phoenix.
Yeah, here. Phoenix almost down straight away. This is really good play here by ROP. Phoenix goes down here. Their next target should be Shockwave Steel. Shaka maybe being able to get one more shot. He does. Is Shockwave going to go down? Is he going to try for the HE? I hope he doesn't, because it's a difficult shot. Here we see the STB coming in, trying to finish off the T-54 lightweight. Neil Hostin should be able to take out Shockwave in his pattern.
That's done.
Yeah, it's done. ROP, really good play here by them.
Yeah, absolutely. And they were into the city. They had the first kill, so they said, "Hey, let's play defensive right now. We have one in the back." So it was a good decision and the right one. So
you see, this is why I don't like when you stay at the back at C.
Yeah, but you don't need the SCB in front there. There's no reason to have the SCB there.
No, exactly. If you're going to camp at the back, you want to keep your squishy tanks, nearer the center, and then have your IS7s at the side. But, I don't know.
Okay, we can see Swablik in Swabik, I'm sorry, in an IS-7 3.2k. That's amazing.
That's
One
really good
kill
damage that
on the
way.
other side, the one guy in the E4, again 2,900 damage, but as you can see, we have here a difference of near 2,500, something like that.
Yeah,
difference.
2,500 difference, yeah.
So yeah, it was just the better play from ROP. Focus fire was better this time. We seen that the Shockwave guy. No, it was not the Shockwave guy. It was the Phoenix guy. He deserved. He maybe was alive with one shot, another 30 seconds or stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that's not good.
Yeah. It was really good focus fire from ROP. They managed to take them out. Sorry, take out Requiem tanks really, really quickly. Like Phoenix, as you just mentioned. Okay. And we will be seeing who's picking their map now. It is Requiem are picking the map. No, Requiem just picked the map. ROP, sorry, are going to be picking the map. And we'll see what they choose.
Yeah, ROP is picking the map.
Yeah, ROP is picking. Sorry, not Requiem. My bad.
So let's wait for them. Black Goldville. Okay, why not? It's not my personal favorite map.
It's not my favorite, but I do like it. It's a good map.
I think the key on this map is Cap B.
Cap B. Yeah, I mean, I remember when we started. Well, I'm not saying Legion started this meta, but that a meta started kind of where teams would push a few tanks into base B. Well, they'd basically do their main push, so you'd have a few guys next to B and maybe like 2 IS-7s pushing straight into B, and then you could hold in a really, really strong position there.
I think also a fault here is sometimes clans are trying, if you are on the C side and you have B, they trying to defend the whole line. I mean the whole of the map, and that's just not possible, because if they push in any side, you need the rotation. They are too far away, so you need too many time, so they can overmatch you. So that's, and you have to be in a frontal position that you can shot and defend B. On the other side, you should be able to not get a lot of shots. So it's a lot of player skill here also.
Yeah. I mean, either side you can go into town, but like lots of other maps, like this is a very similar map to Vineyards. When you push into town in Black Goldville, it's really difficult to be pushed into, but also, it's quite easy to farm people who are in town, because as soon as you peek in town, you get spotted and then you get shot. Because there's no positions really to go hold down. It's almost you just have to side scrape or get shot.
That's it. We will get ready. We are waiting for Mr. Rain. So we can see from ROP, one IS-4, one IS-7, double FV, another IS-7, and STB in the room. Quite a lot of his rule, I'm pretty sure. So on the other side, 4-time IS-7, one T-54 lightweight, a Patton, and again an E4. You're ready, guys?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go to game number 3. We have the first game in Black Goldville, ROP versus IMREQ right now. It's 2-0 for ROP.
Yeah, ROP, I think they're going town. I mean, I'm on the IS-4 because it's made for being in like city side scraping. So I think ROP will go town, or maybe they'll surprise me and go out. Looks like they're going out. Yep, they're going to base A.
Okay.
And Requiem seem to be going to base C. I've only seen them go to base C when I've seen them play, so I'm not surprised by that move.
By the way, we have a question in the chat. This is best of 9. That means the first clan or esports team who has 5 wins managed to get into the finals tomorrow and get a wild card for the Pro League, or for God's League Pro, I'm sorry, and they get a little bit of money that they can use for their clan. Back to the game. Shaka goes in near of B. I mean, he wants a spot, and we have this time IMREQ again. They have C before that ROP can manage to get A, so they have a favor right now. They will also be able to cap B because no one of the guys from ROP is able right now to do cap it, so they have the advantage right now.
Yeah,
just to manage to defend it.
I'm not sure why they chose an IS-4. Why would you choose an IS-4 to go in that position? I'd much rather have an IS-7 because he's so much better. He's just a better tank, really.
I'm not sure. I mean, the gun is way better from IS-4.
Yeah, but the
But
arm on
okay,
the
he
IS-7
has
is much
heat.
better. And if he's going to be so far forwards, you know, holding by himself, then why would you not choose something like an IS-7?
IMREQ
looks like-
is here doing a
Yeah,
thing
they're
that
all
I
pushing
like.
around the
They
corner.
are not waiting. They can't take Shaka for free out here. They are
They
4 versus
bounce
1.
so many shots!
Wow.
Oh my god, they just are not penetrating him. Only if they just managed to try and start to get shots into him. He looks like he's just about to go down, but they put themselves into a massive crossfire here.
Absolutely.
2 FBs have pincered them.
This is if you bounce. They bounce it, so they had another 30 seconds for ROP to manage to get across of them. Now they are
Yeah.
in the middle, and the ROP, you can see Swabik from behind, Quetta from the side, Favor, and the double IS-7 are there, so it will be
Yeah.
hard.
Favor will go down here. I mean, Requiem needed to push out of this kind of encirclement, but they've managed to do this quite effectively. RU here is going to be tried to take down by the IS-7. IS-7 fails to penetrate his HE. He's going to probably go and try and take out the E4, but he is a one-shot for the E4 with HE, potentially.
Absolutely.
RU does manage to take him out.
From ROP here, they just seems, oh, they are coming guys from behind. Let's go down with 3 tanks, but again, 1-2 bounce on the IS-7, the Trollish armor. If IMREQ can manage here to kill them, it's still done because they have no support from behind. We have Swabik, he has 1,400 hit points. The STB Krywolf has a lot, so I think this game will again go to ROP.
Yeah, well, not if Krywolf bounces a shot off the side of an IS-7. They just need 2 more penetrating shots. But massive fire here on Krywolf, taking 708 damage. He does manage to take him out. Good shot there by Svarbek from across the other side of the map. Svarbek is on too much HP here. He is going to come in. Even if Mr. Rain manages to miraculously bounce tons of shots. Yep, there we go. He's ended.
What do you think was the fault here? Because at the beginning it looks amazing for IMREQ. They had both of the caps, they had the advantage, they had the good position, but I think the rush was not a bad idea, but they should not bounce every time.
Yeah, I know. When they bounced with the IS-4, that just held them up for so long. I mean, I was talking about how the IS-7's got better armor, but in that situation, the IS-4 bounced way, way too many shots, really. And then that just allowed them to get pincered.
Yeah. Again, here from IMREQ, we have Mr. Rain, the commander of them and clan leader, in an IS-7. By the way, I don't like the new name. 3,560 damage in an IS-7. Great work. On the other side, the hunting. Let's see. Hatch. Please help me, Sam. I'm holding myself.
Hunting hedgehog. It's a type of animal.
Let's say the hunting hot dog has 3,200 damage in IS-7. They managed again to do it better. I mean, the difference, the 2 guys over 3k damage here, and again Quetta. I mean, 1,000 damage or 900 damage are enough if you are in a tier 8. He is not. Blue is not here for making damage. That's it. Yeah.
I mean, that was good team play there by ROP. I liked, other than the fact that certain tanks like Favor and Shaka right at the beginning in his IS-4 getting caught out. I kind of felt that they left them there too exposed, even though he did hold off for quite a good amount of time. If he didn't, then ROP would have mostly been out of position, so it wouldn't have ended quite as well.
Absolutely. Sam, you have to give me some seconds right now because I did big shit. I'm drinking Red Bull, by the way, and now it's everything on the floor. GG.
Oh, dear.
So please try right now. I will be back in 2 minutes. I'm still on the voice, but I have to do it. So
okay, make sure you start the game.
Let's go to game number 4. It's Black Goldwill again. We have 3-0 for ROP. They are just playing better right now, better focus fire and better decisions. So let's go with Sam.
Okay, guys, as Glenn just said, he has spilt his drink, so he will be back in just a second. The lineups, just quickly, we see is Requiem carrying 4 IS-7s, Patton, E4, and a 54 lightweight. Then we see from ROP an STB, 2 FVs, IS-4 again, 2 IS-7s, and an RU. Like the lineups, I mean, the IS-7 meta definitely taking a big toll, and we are seeing a lot of those, as we always do. Requiem moving up towards base A, also with ROP, so we're going to hopefully see a bit of a brawl over here. RU and Kvetha goes straight for base A. I don't think he'll be able to capture it. Yeah, he's kind of pulled back behind the rock. He has got a good position there, though, so we will see. Requiem, though, pushing straight in. All 4 of their IS-7s pushing really fast. Good decision here by them. They're going to catch out this RU, but isn't RU going to be able to be a big enough take for this push to be made worth. I'm not 100% sure. Shaka here, and also Bob kind of getting a flank on them. E4 and Faranua, so is that, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. He's going to be able to get shots in, hopefully to someone like Shaka, but he is kind of pushing out to the side. I don't agree with that. I think he should be taking the outside lane, where Shaka is. Hunting Hedgehog taking another shot, but the E4 at the back, Faranua taking lots and lots of damage. Shaka here coming around the back, picks him up. Now Shaka has a really good flank on them. I7s from IMREQ are all in the middle together, and they can be quite easily farmed. As I say this though, ROP have taken quite a lot of damage in other places, and they've left Shaka exposed. So Shaka now is going to be taken out. But to do this, Andre Minku in his R7 had to pull all the way back, and he's allowed Hunting Hedgehog and Favor to push all the way up. So now we see, again, IMREQ being kind of surrounded, and they are on much lower hit points here. We're going to have to see some really good plays from them here. Absinthium is going to have to bounce some shots, or at least try and survive for a bit longer. He's probably going to get taken out here by Favor if he manages to do that. As I say this, Phoenix gets taken out. Good focus fire there. And the outside lane in Mr. Rain and Andre are pushing around. They need to try and take out Bob and Crywolf in the STB. Oh, one of the shots misses. Mr. Rain manages to finish off Bob. Good decision here by Hedgehog. He pushes straight round the corner. There's no messing around there. Hedgehog decides to finish off. Sorry, Svarbik finishes off Mr. Rain. And the Hedgehogs come around, full hit points. Crywolf gets taken out, but then he managed to finish off Andre. Good game there by Requiem. Pretty much by ROP. But both teams did very well there. I mean, I like what Requiem's decision was. I just think maybe they pushed a bit too far, traded too many hit points. But ROP played that very, very well. It's a 4-0 down, now match point to ROP. Requiem really needs to do something here to pick this up. I really don't think the scoreline represents quite how close some of the games have been. Because the hit points, again, in this last game were, 13,000 to 10,000, so only a 3k hit point difference, and only 3 tanks. It's not very much, and other games have been much closer, some like less than 1,000 hit points difference is really nothing.
By the way, I'm back. I was just listening, Sam. If the game was good, or the same level than your commentary, it should be a good game. So.
Yeah, it was really hyper. I mean, as I said, it was going to be a brawl, and a brawl we did have. We saw pretty much Requiem just getting surrounded, which is what kind of comes when you push up quite far into the middle of the map like that. It's unfortunate there from Requiem, but
4-0.
Yep, 4-0, match point.
Absolutely not the score that I should predict it from the beginning. I think that's not the score that should be here. It's all about decision from IMREQ, and I think it's about experience on the side of ROP.
Yeah, definitely.
Because you play a lot at the same times, you know how the enemy team can react. As commander, you should be able to know, okay, with this setup, they should do stuff like that. So, yeah.
You should be able to assume and make assumptions. But
I
both
hope
teams
IMREQ can manage 2 or 3 games right now in a row.
Yeah, I hope that they have a comeback of sorts. So
they are known for good comebacks.
Yeah, they are. They came back against MK, was it, in the first? Yeah, it was MK in pretty much the first round. And how far they have come since then. So I highly doubt, I highly hope that Requiem can pull back a few games, as it is their map. So we can at least see them picking up a game, hopefully, on this map.
And again, ROP with double FV massive DPM. On the other side, 4-time an IS-7, the E4, a Patton, and the T54 lightweight. I think sometimes people play with 1 tier 8. I also like to play with double tier 9. So it's about personal favor, because the stuff is, this is the good side is you have not a tier 9 who is fast or can spot good like a Ru or a T54 lightweight. On the other side, if you have a 7 versus 7, if you have a tier 8 and the other playing with double tier 9, they can overmatch you.
Yeah.
Most of the time. So, ready for maybe the last game, or just the last game for the first or the last round for the first game. We have Canyon. Let's go. ROP versus IMREQ. 4-0 for ROP right now. I hope we can see here a comeback from IMREQ.
At least a few games. I mean, it's unless they manage to pull off a 5-4 like Legion did in the BPL versus ROP. It was against ROP that we managed to do it, which is very, very difficult and stressful.
IMREQ did it the last time also. I don't know. It was IMREQ versus
MK in the first round.
Okay, and they did from 4-0 to 5-4, something like that, or from
yeah, it was. I think it was 3-0, and then they went up to 4-3, and then they lost one, and then it was 4-4, and then they won 5-4.
Maybe
so
they need the pressure. Some people playing better with pressure. I just can't say from rate. If we are losing, that's not good. If we are winning from the beginning, we can do it till the end. But if we are losing, we cannot play really good for pressure or with pressure.
Yeah.
By the way, I shouldn't say stuff like that in a stream who everyone will watch. So it's okay.
We'll make you play bad, plenty. Okay, let's just.
The T54 lightweight gets the first shot. He has 880 hit points right now. Crywolf and Quet are in the middle. On the other side, we have all of the IS-7 and the E4 from IMREQ. So if we're talking about minimap right now or about map control, I think ROP has the better map control because they're able to do a good crossfire.
Yeah, I'd just like to comment on what Shaka's doing here in the middle. I really like what he's doing. He's pushed up really far, but there's nothing Requiem can really do about him other than push him. But that'll be a really, really bad move as they just give up even more map control.
Wow.
Shaka here getting a great flank, so he manages to finish off the T54 lightweight, and now Shockwave Steel is 1 against 2, even though he does have slightly more hit points.
And don't forget, he has the proxy.
Yeah, he does.
The proxy of Mr. Rain right now to Absinthium, and maybe of Phoenix. I don't know. It's
but if he peeks up, he spots them anyway. I mean, he's full health points, and he's got a really strong turret, so he can peek up, maybe even sneak over some shots sometimes.
And Shockwave can't go back, because Shaka will give him right now. You can see it now. Another one. Shaka has a great position there.
Kvetha gets traded out there. I'm pretty sure that was, well, it wasn't. It was unnecessary for Kvetha to die there. I mean, the STB could have finished him off.
And now they are going in. Shaka did a great job till now. Favor with the FV is still there. They want to bring the DPM in right now. But again, map control on side of ROP. Hit points, I'm pretty sure, also on side of ROP right now. Tanks on side of ROP. So
a bunch of bounces though off Absinthe. I mean, he has taken a lot of damage, but he just bounced like 3 shots in a row. Lots of good focus fire here. Phoenix going down. Shaka finishing him off. Good play there by him.
Yeah.
Now we just see Shaka pushing in, low hit points, but he's going to be in a really strong position here. Mr. Rain attempts to turn around and take out Crywolf, but it looks like it's all over. Absolutely.
I think it's over again. ROP, aggressive play style. They had all the key position, like the middle here, the spots. We had Shaka with the amazing IS-4 position that I never saw before, to be honest.
Yeah.
I just want to say, to be honest, haha, funny, make some meme, guys. So yeah, amazing play from ROP on this map, and this was not the choice of them. It was the choice from IMREQ this game.
Yeah,
5-0 for ROP. Absolutely.
That was completely unexpected. I mean, I did not expect a 5-0 in semifinals. Really unfortunate because I really don't. As I said previously, I don't think this reflects how well Requiem have done.
Yeah. But on this game, it's about just, I'm sorry, Sam, the stuff is why did ROP a 5-0? We had in 3 of all the 5 games, small faults from IMREQ, in my opinion, some decisions who were good, but how they did it were not good. And now came the experience from ROP. They know what we can do if the enemy team is on their position, how we have to react, how we have to take the rotation, and that was absolutely amazing for ROP. The decisions that they take were amazing. So they deserved it. They deserved it. Not got a 5-0 because I think, like you said before, it's not the result that we accepted before, but they just played better. The focus fire was better. The decisions way better. So
yeah, I mean, Requiem have really played very well in this tournament. I really didn't, sorry, I don't mean to repeat myself, but they don't. I think they deserved at least 1 or 2 games, and even if they didn't pick any up, they are very they've really significantly improved since the last time we saw them in Clan Wars, which I think was your King of Europe, wasn't it, Benny?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. So
Long
it's a
time
shame
ago.
that they can't proceed to the Gods Pro League, but we will be seeing ROP confirmed in the Gods League as both teams 1 and 2 go through to Gods League. Is that right? Gods League Pro.
Both,
That's right,
yes.
Benny. Yep.
The stuff is, we have two different things. Like, if you're asking me right now which one of the teams deserved it, so I have to say ROP. Why? First of all, I know ROP like a really active clan in Clan Wars and training, so they trained more than IMREQ.
Yeah.
So that's the first point. The second one, for me personally as organizer, if the first two teams who before were in the Pro League goes right now again in a pro level, that means just that our decisions was a good decision, and that we take the right clans for playing in a pro level.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean?
Yeah. This is not saying though that Requiem can't. I mean, Requiem are a strong team, and I 100% believe that with much more practice, as they are, I mean, they're not new to the Clan Wars scene, but they're new to the community where we've been playing, you know? So I think definitely with more practice, they can really be a strong competitor.
Absolutely. I think ROP is, for me personally, right now, top 10 Clan Wars.
Top 10, definitely, yeah.
Absolutely. We will see. Let's go to the next game. We're just talking about it. I mean, it will start in 30 minutes right now.
Yeah.
Kazna versus Czech. What do you think, Sam? What we can will be there?
I mean, I don't mean to be biased, but Kazna for me, because Kazna, again, they've competed in God's League before, and from recent performances and commentating on watching some of their games, they've been really, really strong.
Yeah.
And I mean, they're much more experienced in Clan Wars. BPL, they perform quite well. So.
Absolutely. Kazna is on a really high level right now, but I have to say, I saw yesterday the Czech guys playing.
Yeah.
And I have to say, it was absolutely dominant playing, aggressive one, and the focus fire from Czech yesterday was amazing. Absolutely.
Were they playing just in a normal game? Was it? I wasn't watching.
No, they played yesterday versus Polish Force.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not sure. I'm sorry.
Well,
but just how they played. I mean, I heard about Czech before. I know them from King of Europe. It's amazing clan. They had one region, never give up till the end. They had a lot of defense and stuff like that. But Kazna is on a high level. If Czech plays on the same level like yesterday, it will be not a 5-0 or something like that. Absolutely not. But if Kazna can manage it, and they have more experience again, and they have, I think also that Kazna, if we talk about the single players, they had the more skilled players.
Yeah.
Of that, but that's just a small stuff.
I mean, I've seen most of the Kazna guys. They came. What was it? Second in King of Europe or third? They came third in King of Europe.
Third in King of Europe, yes. And
so
if you have to know right now, maybe one guy who is watching right now, they say why Kazna plays right now. They had plays 7. We have to say that if you change your clan and you. If you change your clan or your clan is no more there at this moment, you lose also your position in the Pro League.
Yeah, it's like Kazna.
What happened was Kazna disbanded their clan.
Yeah.
Basically, for 2 or 3 weeks, they disbanded the clan. They said, "Hey, sorry, we can't play God's League Pro. We're not a clan anymore." They went to different clans, and then after we already did up the draft for the God's League and God's League Pro, and we already said these clans are going to be in it. So we had 2 spaces. We had spaces because Kazna couldn't play. So we already made a space available for other clans. And then they decided to come back afterwards and join the Gods League like one day before it started. So that's why they're in the Gods League, not in the Gods League Pro.
On the other side, we couldn't change it after because the schedule was done and everything was done. We can't change it after. So it's fair. But it's good for the guys. So they can maybe, if they can manage to win right now, they can get 100 or $50 tomorrow and a wild card for all the tournaments. So it was good for them. Again, as tournament, they couldn't play. They have the chance to play more to get some money for the clan. So why not? At the end, it was happy from both sides.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, so should we just wrap it up quickly then? We'll join everyone back in about, 30 minutes? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, just 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Exactly from now.
Yeah.
Unless Thomas, do you want to play some randoms on
No,
stream
I
with
have
just
to.
music?
Yeah, I'll put on some music for the background, and we'll be back in about 30 minutes, guys.
Okay.
So stay tuned.
See you guys.
Thanks.
See you guys.
Matt Brody.
Ready for duty. The call was 0600.
That's not a real time, and we all know it.
Our team protects the bay.
Am I the only one that thinks this is a job for the police?
Yes! reasons why I need to hold on to everything. I don't know what to say now. I need to hold on to sober, and wandering eyes aren't meant for me. They're hypnotized and growing colder. This kind of love is not for me. I gave you all that I could give. I gave you all that I could savoring this moment. Is this our last goodbye? I thought we loved each other.
Action. Okay. Hello everyone. Welcome back to the second game of today, which will be Kazna versus Czech. That will be in about 10 minutes roughly starting. But first, we're going to get into a live interview with James, the leader of ROP. So Sam's going to be interviewing him here for an exclusive one-on-one interview about their game, other aspects of Clan Wars.
Yeah. Okay. So, hello, K4ZNA. Congratulations on your recent win and promotion to Gods League Pro.
Very much. It's appreciated. Very much looking forward to it.
Yeah. I mean, great victory there over IMREQ. Obviously, you'd have to been doing a lot of training. I've seen you doing it. So, how much roughly training have you been doing, really?
Pretty much every day when I was at Gods League, we've been doing training against some kind of clan or running some kind of talk about maps and tactics. So quite a lot over the last 3 weeks. I'm pretty sure everyone is bored of me spamming at everyone training. So
yeah, a lot of devotion, I imagine. So I mean, obviously with all these things, you probably improved a lot. Do you feel like you've improved a lot? Because at least since Blitz League Pro, where I believe you came 9th or 10th, did you?
Yeah,
Something like that.
After
So-
Blitz League, we had a change of Clan Wars commander. I took over after a like kind of election, and then I've been kind of like working in the processes from there, doing constant training, and just the team is just getting better because they have more experience. They're just constantly playing, and they know
Yeah.
each other's abilities inside out, which is really useful in Clan Wars. And hopefully, it looks like it's paying off at the moment.
Yeah, with the loss of Bob, how are you going to do? What are you going to do without Bob now?
Well, I mean, you know, Bob is Bob. You know, we brought him in from Phoenix, and then he joined Legion, and there was much debate about that at the time. But without Bob, well, any loss to your team is a problem. But you know, we're a clan; we got to deal with it, and we're just gonna bring in someone else, and hopefully they'll be able to plug the gap.
Well, you've got lots of good players. I know now. You've improved quite significantly, as you just said. So just quickly moving on to the Czech versus Kazna game. I mean, who would you rather see in the finals? I mean, Kazna are likely to be the favourites out of these two, but both teams could be quite a bit of competition. Who would you rather see joining you in the finals?
I've watched all of their games because I've been scouting everyone to make sure I know everyone's
As you
tactics
should be, yeah.
up until like 2 in. But you know, we'll ignore that. Personally, for me, I'd rather see Kazna in the final. They offer a bit more of a counter to the kind of things that we like to do, and
Okay,
maybe a bit more of interesting opposition than fighting Czech. That's my
that's nice
opinion.
to see. I mean, it's not often teams want to see who they consider more competition to be in the finals with them. But I mean, to be fair, both of you are going to be whichever team goes through as first or second place, both of those teams will go through to the Pro League. It's just a difference in money and I suppose pride. Uh, so yeah, we will see. And moving on a little bit more, do you think you can win it? I mean, yeah. Do you think you can beat Kazna or Czech, whoever decides to join you in the finals?
100%. Like, you know,
Do you reckon you've got enough potential now?
you go back through our performances, you look at the game from the evening, and you know, if I was Kazna, I would be slightly concerned that we just put out a message saying, "Hey, look, we're here. We could dominate a team 5-0 even in the semi-finals."
Okay. Okay.
That was very dominant. It was. I mean, to be fair, the games were very close. So it wasn't. I mean, you did win. The score was 5-0, very dominant. But I don't think you. I mean, obviously you did, but the games were very close. Often, some of the games finished with 1k hit points difference or 1 or 2 tanks. You know, just still
made
left alive.
some silly mistakes at some point, but at the end of the day, they won the game, and that's all that matters.
Yeah. Okay. And just quickly, finally, are you excited for the Gods League Pro? I mean, all this hype about trying to get first and second place to get forward into Gods League Pro. How do you feel that you'll be able to stack up against these more experienced teams with this newfound skill in and confidence in your own team? How do you think that will handle?
God's League is God's League. It's so much more different, and it was really, really fun, and there has been some really good challenges. But stepping up to God's League Pro, you're talking about some seriously difficult clans. Like, these are the best in Europe at the moment. There is no question about that. They deserve 100% all of them to be where they are. So yeah, obviously it'll be difficult, but hopefully we've got a few surprises up our sleeve. So we'll see what we can do.
With lots of your training, I mean, you might be able to edge ahead of the teams that finished above you in Blitz League. Blitz Pro League. So with all of this extra training and experience, you know, who knows? You could obviously not surprise, but significantly improve the rank that you gain amongst the top clans. Anyway, thank you very much, Kvetha. Have you got any other final thoughts?
No, I think it's going to be a really interesting game. Hopefully it's not another 5-0. That would be kind of disappointing. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to see who we're going to have to fight in the final.
Okie dokie. Well, again, thank you very much, Kvetha from ROP. Congratulations again.
Thank you
for your win against IMREQ. And now I believe we're going to be getting onto our games of Kazna versus Czech.
Let's go
get started.
to the game. Thomas is also still here, so I can set him as spectator. That's perfectly.
Yeah, and
back to the game.
Coin flip.
Yeah, I just asked Kazna, and the guy, it's K9. He said he wants to have tails.
Okay, let me just put on.
it's really important if you can beginning with the map choice, because that means if you have the choice of a map, you should be strong on this map. So if you
Yeah.
have a 2-0 from the beginning, that's really stressful for the other team. And if we know from before is if you are stressed, you are not able to play on the same level if you are just in a good, how to say, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, in a good state of mind. I mean, confidence is very important, believing in your own team. And if getting stressed out doesn't help at all, does it? You just want to
Okay, we're going to
keep
go
it
on to
calm.
the coin flip
and
right
collected.
now. So just getting ready to do that. We're doing it shortly. So what did Kazna pick again? Just remind me.
Tails.
Okay, perfect. So we're here. Just flick up a coin. So Kazna choose tails. That means Czech have heads. So let's see where it lands. And it is heads. So Czech will get to pick the map for this one. First map.
Let's go. Czech has the first map. They will tell me in some seconds which map they will land, so we can start with the first game. The guys, I mean, we have a delay of 5 minutes. We had an interview before. That's absolutely okay. It's important game, so we can have. And they want to go with Middelburg or Middelburg.
Yep. I don't like Middelburg again. Who chose it?
It
Czech
was
did. Yeah.
Czech. Yeah.
I don't like Middelburg at all. It's not a fun map.
I like it. We tried yesterday with Legion, a lot of funny stuff.
I wasn't there. I imagine you beat us on that map.
No, we tried after that. We tried, what was it, Thomas? We tried some new stuff. That's it.
Yeah.
And it was just amazing. We tried 4 times on the same map versus Legion, but they were good.
Did it change? Well, I mean, sadly I couldn't make it because I've got lots of other stuff going on. But I imagine that it was close. Did you use I remember you used the mouses at the
Yeah.
bottom, and they basically held as you flanked around.
Something
use
like that, yes. We tried
Maybe
it, but
Yeah. Well, some of those games were streamed, so maybe not last night, but previously. So maybe we'll see some of these teams picking up that tactic.
yeah, but I want to tell a lot of it because I'm pretty sure that there are stuff from the Pro League or for the Gods League Pro that we can use it after. So
Yeah.
maybe not to tell a lot. Okay, let's go to the first game. It's Middelburg. Czech has taken the decision. They want it. They have 1, 2, 3, 4 I7, 1 I4, NFB, and the T54 lightweight. On the other side, we are waiting for Kazna right now that they set up their setup.
K9 got a T34. Not sure if he's going to use that though. I mean, previously we've used it successfully on Lost Temple. I'm not going to say how just yet, but it can be used. It can be used sometimes. It's got quite an effective gun.
I know how.
Yeah, you do. I'm pretty sure we used it against you, didn't we?
Yes, it was that's the stuff that we tried 4 times yesterday. It's so fucking hard.
It is very difficult.
Let's go with Kazna. We have double double AMX, then 4 I7, 1 T54 lightweight, pretty similar, except of the 2 AMX. You're ready, Thomas?
Yep, I'm ready.
Okay.
So we will go in some seconds.
Just waiting for the last guy to ready up. Not sure why he's just unready at the last second.
Maybe they have to discuss something.
Maybe they did.
Let's go to game number 1, Middelburg. It's Czech versus Kazna. It was the choice of Czech again.
Yep.
So we can see how they will manage it.
Yeah, Czech here going with a very, very heavy lineup. I mean, both teams have got all heavies, but Kazna have got the 50Bs, which are notoriously fast, so they can maintain a bit of maneuverability. And maybe we'll see... No, looks like Kazna are all going down, apart from the 50Bs and an IS-7. And the rest of Kazna is going down. And we're seeing all of Czech go down, apart from the T54 lightweight, which I think is a bit of a mistake, because the AMX 50B is going to be able to support Kazna's T54 lightweight. So
great stuff here. The T54 K9 did a first spot, and can't. First of all, he have a lot of information right now where the enemy team is. The second one, they are able to take the other T-54 lightweight from Czech away because they are 2 and they have C for free. But on the other side, we can see Czech with their really aggressive move that they did yesterday also, and they managed to do it with great focus fire. Let's watch how they want
Czech
to
are
do it.
pushing through, but Kazna are on so much more hit points here, and their first IS-7's just pushed up way too far, gets taken out immediately. But Ricochet from Kazna is getting taken out, lost
Absolutely.
1.3k hit points there, he's now down to 100 health.
That's wow, but also from the other side, Flak is going down.
Just got completely deleted there. Ricochet finally goes down, but Championship, Sarok, and Calm Seas are all full hit points here. Twix the Great in his 50B comes around the corner, he's going to see if he can pen all 3 of his shots. General Fon, Generalisme or something, Gesimus goes down. Stritz and Twix both clipping out into Burgers. Burgers now 1 shot, he's going to go down now. Good finish off there by Stritz. And we're going to see Sakistan here get absolutely focused down as is last time. That was such a quick game. The focus fire there from Kazna was absolutely incredible.
By the way, did you saw any bounce in this game?
No, not really. Most of the shots penned.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely dominance here on the first map from Kazna. We can
Look at
see
that.
here. But the game was still lost with the upper ground. They lost the T-54 lightweight. They had the MX there, and the other side, the rush. It was the only opinion that Czech has to do it, but the rush was good, but good prepared also for Kazna. Czech was with the tanks directly in a crossfire, so that's really hard to do it after. Difference of nearly 10k damage here.
Yeah, it was really, really big difference, and that is really shown. As I say, 10k hit point advantage, that is no small feat. Focus fire was just so good they managed to delete Czech tanks before they managed to return so much fire, and oh god, great play there by Kazna. You see the push here from Czech, we saw it work quite effectively yesterday, but Kazna's focus fire and their organization was much better, and this just means that pushes like this don't really work against a team that can organize very well and respond to a push like that.
So let's go for game number 2. We have Middleburg again. It's 1-0 for Kazna, and absolutely dominance in the first game here. They are playing, and one more time, exactly the same setup. Czech also.
It is. Yeah, they're both same setup. So Czech just seemed like they're confident in their setup. They just need to execute this slightly better. So let's see. We head into our second game. Bennu, are we ready?
You ready, Thomas?
Thomas doesn't speak anymore.
I am.
Let's go to game number 2, Middleburg again. And we want to know what Czech want to change this time. That they can manage to do it.
Maybe we'll see Czech play more passively.
I think not. I think we will see them more aggressive right now.
Yeah.
We can see again the T-54 lightweight is going up. Double AMX are also going up, so they are able to overmatch the city right now. I'm talking about Czech. The T-54 lightweight is alone again. He's spotted this time. He can run away.
Yeah,
He's in time. But he has to take care if you want to cross. Right now, the road, the double AMX are there.
54 lightweight is kind of much further back this time, which makes sense, but he's still, they're going to cap C, and the T-54 lightweight's position out there is pretty much useless.
But you can see here, Kazna is going out of the city with 4 IS-7, the double AMX in the background for supporting fire and the clip fire. So we have Czech right now in the city, and Kazna is able to take all the other part of the map.
Yeah, it's really good here from Kazna, because it's pretty much impossible to decap B from where they're positioned.
And K9 is going from behind the commander of Kazna right now with the T-54 lightweight, and he should be able to take the FV out. He is 2-shot right now.
Yeah, hopefully he'll just be able to snipe him. Here we see the IS-7s all bunched up in the middle here from Czech. I mean, that's such it's an exposed position. They can't really do any pushing from there. There we go. In the crossing, IS-4 takes 924 damage, just as I say that. Championship also peeking out now. Unluckily bouncing one of his shots, but taking one in return. Ricochet is out by himself on the left here. D54 lightweight's going to take a punt to see if he can pen. I doubt he'll be able to. Yeah, bounces there.
Yeah, and he will go down from K9 in the D54 lightweight.
Is he even going to take a
Here,
hit? Is K9 even going to take a hit?
He can do it easy. Okay, he is.
Oh, he goes around the corner, takes a lot of damage, but I'm almost
worth
certain that was worth it.
Worth it, absolutely. Now the problem is, or the two AMX in the background, Czech has to push or to take some kills here. On the other side, we have still K9 and T54 who is taking A right now, so they have all 3 caps, and they are still in 820 cap points right now.
But Sarok and Championship are both very, very low hit points here. I see they're over-angling when they're side-scraping out, that they can be penetrated. 50 Bs are now coming down, which I think is the right decision. They're going to make a push here on the left. Twix pushes in by himself, though, which I don't agree with. Twix needs to be pushing in with his IS7. And
they
it's
are
over.
coming
It doesn't
here,
matter.
it's
It doesn't
over.
even matter. The 3 caps was a pretty strong tactic there.
Absolutely. This is the tactic that I taught before.
Yeah.
If you want to do something in the city, if you want to rush and they have good backup, I mean the MX, they just can stay there, reload it, and push 2,400 damage in 5 seconds together. A whole tank where you just lose. That's it.
Yeah.
We can see here the MX-50B from Kazna. It's the street. 2,250 damage, but we have the championship and all the guys from Kazna who also did a great damage. We have Czech, who is losing now 2-0. They want to play Middleburg and lost both of them. I'm pretty sure they are not really motivated right now.
They're not going to be happy about that. Are we going to see another 5-0 in the finals? I mean, it's not impossible. I mean, Kazna, as I've said this previously when I've been watching their games, once they get a good momentum going, then they can really start dominating. And they have shown very good tactic and dominating play on Middleburg just then. Okay, let us see. Kazna have chosen Canyon. I like this map. It's a very dynamic map. You can use spots, light tanks are very effective on this map. We've seen it a lot. It's quite a popular map. And Kazna have performed well on it previously. I'm pretty sure when they played against... I can't remember who they played against last, I'm afraid. But when I watched it, they won it 2-0, I think.
I like Canyon because you have, first of all, there's a key position in the middle because of spotting.
Yeah.
And the problem is if you are going there, you have good spots, but you are in the middle of the map, so you have to take care about the rotation of the enemy team. You're like in a position where you can be shot from everywhere. And I like the map because you can do a lot of different tactics here. There is not one key tactic, or two.
Yeah. You can use so many, going town and also going to the village, I would call it, side, are both effective options. Just sometimes you just have to make it work, It's easy to catch out and counter either side. I think this is a very tactic dependent map.
Let's go on game number 3. It's Canyon, the choice of Kazna. Right now it is 2-0 for Kazna. Absolutely dominance in the first 2 rounds. So let's see if Czech can come back on this map, or if we will see another 5-0.
Yeah, which would be unfortunate. 2 5-0s in our semi-finals. That's quite a big deal. Okay, we see the lineups just quickly. Kazna again taking 250Bs, just dropping one of their IS7s to take an additional FV. And then from Czech, we see 4 IS7s, IS4, FV, and a T54 lightweight. So dynamic lineups from, well, not dynamic, strong lineups from both of them.
There is one little problem. The T54 lightweight K9 is trying to cap C really fast, but there are a lot of IS7 who are coming there in the middle.
He should be able to do it though. Oh no, I say that. He gets absolutely dominated.
Get wrecked. On the other side, we have in the middle Consequence with the T54 lightweight from Czech, but the T54 should not be able to pen him on this situation.
No. I mean, to be fair, K9 there shouldn't have taken so much damage. If he'd have just stayed over the other side of the ridge, he might have been able to get a little bit more cap, but I suppose he'd have been caught out afterwards.
Yeah, but the shots, I mean, they were the IS7, IS4 who shot during the moving, and they are absolutely lucky shots. No one can tell me that you can pen every time if you're driving with an IS7 shot.
Yeah, I know, it's really inaccurate on the move.
What they can
I know
try
Starling
right now,
guides it.
is capping B with the championship. It's possible.
Yeah.
And
But the
K9
FB at
is
the
going
back
to
might be able to get resets with just HE. I like what they're doing though, Kazna. They're using their 54 lightweight to try and do the caps, whereas the rest of the team still stay in positions. I mean, they did lose a bit of a cap there, but it just means the rest of their tanks stay in position. Although this does mean Kazna is the one that's going to be making the push, but if we've seen Kazna do something successfully in the past, it's pushing. So, you never know. This T54 and lightweight in the middle from Czech needs to be quite careful because the IS-7's a much stronger tank, obviously being 2 tiers higher and being an IS-7. So if he peaks up too far or if he tries to trade, it won't end well for him.
But if you see the situation right now, first of all, okay, Czech are in favor with the cap points, but if we are talking about hit points, Kazna is in favor because we have the FE who is crossing right now. He was lucky. Then we have the another IS-7 Burgers who is also a little bit down, and they have the middle spot. That means that they have the better spottings right now. And if you're talking about map control, Kazna is also better.
Yeah, they've got the entire south of the map covered, and they're kind of pushing up now. Twix the Great and K9 are both pushing up.
Now that's
I really
dangerous
like
for the T54 lightweight in the middle because K9 and Twix the Great, they are able to.
Oh, FV takes huge damage, reduced to 719 hit points there from Czech. Look at that. That's really not needed.
And now you can see it. They are trying to take B with an IS-7. And
yeah, Calm Seas manages to put in one shot into Uki. I can't pronounce his name. Ukimko from Czech. Now reduced to a one shot, 43 HP.
The other stuff is the championship. He is just taking B. Also, if he can't take the whole cap, the other guys from Czech Tech has to coming out from their safe position to decap, and there is the chance to make some damage there.
I don't know exactly, but I'm pretty sure if they manage to finish off Ukimo, that Kazna will have the cap advantage.
They will.
Oh, that's a great move there. No. Think about it. He's now got a shield, so he's going to be able to capture the base.
Yep, that's it. And they will
that's really good. Oh, gets the resets. But he should be able to capture the base. He should be able to. Oh, he needs to move slightly more to his right.
But the idea is great, because K9 was still on low HD. He was one shot.
Yeah. I think he should be able to do it. No. Oh, wait, now. So now they've just traded. He's going to keep on getting pummeled.
He will cap it, because right now he's no more spotted, because the T54 lightweight is dead.
No, exactly. And he's well covered as well.
And now, look, Sakistan on the other tank in IS-4, he takes a lot of damage because of the decap.
Yeah, they keep on pummeling Championship, but now they're pushing around the side. And Sarok in his FE and the two I7s are now just making a distraction, so they're going to be able to cap B. So now all they need to do is Kazna just need to hold. Sarok will probably go down here. But this doesn't matter because they're going to be able to capture the base faster.
Yeah,
here we see Czech moving around the side. They're going to be able to take out these two I7s.
They have to take the MX-50B. We have Street in the back, but they have to be fast with the two IS-7. That's the only opinion that they have right now.
Yeah, it's the only opportunity. If they manage to pull back around the corner or finish off one tank.
Also there. The championship
it's going to be difficult. Demarsik should go down, but it's going to be really, really close here. Really, really close.
AMX is coming from behind, he is reloaded.
If they manage to finish off General Isimus, Championship should be able to finish off this FV here. FV goes down.
They need one more kill.
They're capturing C, so they're capturing base C. Now they are no longer gaining any capture points. Really good move there from Twix.
Ooh, but Strit, what he is doing?
Strit is going to go down. Why is he pushed up so aggressively?
But they have no cap, so it's done. Also, if Strit die, it's done.
It doesn't matter. They're going to see if they can capture base B, but they're never going to get there in time. Great play there by Kazna. Wow. Really clever moves there. I mean, Twix was out of the fight completely, which I think was a mistake, but he made the most of it by capturing C, and that won them the game there.
Amazing play from Kazna right now.
Yeah, that was really, really good play. I mean, they managed to stay alive long enough to be able to capture base C, and although I don't think that Stritz should have rushed in at the end there, he probably should have just stayed back and tried to snipe the one shot rather than rushing in and dying.
They waited
he
also
could've-
a little bit too long for the IS-7. I mean, the championship, he had also time to go to the middle and support the IS-7. Then at the end, the MX-50B straight, that was not necessary to just waste himself there. But
No.
it's okay. They
So it wasn't without mistakes at all, but they did play better there. Okay. Let's see what I think we have another round on Canyon. We
Yep.
do. So it's currently 3-0 to Kazna. They're being really dominant in this game.
3-0 right now. We have Canyon one more time. And if we are we have some similar stuff. Did Czech has a E4 before?
Yeah, I mean, we see an E4 quite a lot in this league. I mean, we've seen lots of E4 IMREQs previously and really high damage 6k games. So maybe Czech will be pulling out some of these really massive carries for this E4.
This is, for example, that we're talking about the tier 8. This map my personal favorite is to play with double tier 9. That means if you're watching the setup of Kazna right now, you can take 2 tier 9 AMX. I mean, they are not like an MX-50B, but they have also 3 shells, same penetration, more reload, same mobility. It's okay. So the guy can, maybe for the middle, you can take an STB. You have a better spotting range. That's it. I think that should be also a possibility.
Yeah, I don't know. For big maps like this though, I would rather use my T54 lightweight because he's much more expendable, and I'd like my 6 tier 10s, you know, to be able to make the pushes, because often this map comes down to pushes, and when you have 6 tier 10s, it's much more they're much more influential.
Okay,
But I don't know
work
if
with
you
double.
can, as you said 2 tier 9s can really work very well. It just sometimes, I mean, it's just team's opinion. I mean, if you can make 2 tier 9s work, that's really good, and it can be very effective. Okay, I think everyone is ready up now. Thomas, you
We are
ready?
waiting for Thomas.
Yep.
So let's go to round number 4. We have Kazna versus Czech. Kazna
We do.
is 3-0 right now in favor. So I hope that Czech can do a comeback, so it's more interesting for you and also for us.
And also
I don't
for
like
Czech.
5
I mean,
nils.
from Czech's opinion, they're obviously going to want to make a comeback, and I'm sure they're trying the very best they can to do so. Yeah, I've noticed from Czech that they favor the hit point buff over the armor buff. All of their IS7s and their IS4 are all taking the hit point buff.
Yeah, I like it.
I mean, yeah,
I'm not sure
it's-
if there's a bug with the armor buff.
yeah, the armor buff. It's good, but at this level, you should really be penetrating your shots anyway. So, especially on things like IS7s, you need to be able to learn how to penetrate every single time. Good pen there by Saxstan, as I just say that, into the IS7.
Now you can see in the middle, IS4 versus IS7, but Calm see he has some shots. That's it. And they have still A, so they have to move into A right now. On the other side, Twix with the MX-50B, he will be able to get into C after. And
yeah.
In the middle, we have Councy.
Push here from Czech. They're pushing straight through. They're going to be able to take A. I like how Kazna have already managed to take A and pull back.
Wow, that if they can manage it, that will be good. But we have Calmsy in the middle. We have the double AMX who are coming back right now for supporting the IS-7 from the distance. And
I imagine what K9 will do eventually is that he will go over and Ukamo in his D4 lightweight just takes complete unnecessary damage there.
Czech has to be fast because
this game won't go down to cap. This game won't go down to cap. They're going to be able to take out Twix here is going to be able to take out the TV4 lightweight, and then he's going to clip into the Sakistan, his IS4. He bounces off the side of him. Now he's only got 1 shot remaining.
Yeah,
or maybe he's got none.
Important right now, the bounce, because if you see on the other side, the 3 IS7 are also losing a lot of hit points. So
yeah, but they need to take out this Sakistan as quickly as possible. Calmseas maybe get another shot in before taking one. Sakistan does return the fire, and K9 finishes him off. K9 doing really well in this D4 lightweight here. It doesn't matter though, as you said, Kazna have just got so much more superiority, even on the tank side they had less tanks on. And they managed to pretty much finish off a few remaining, so like Flak in his IS7, and then they finish off the E4 just now. Even though Czech have just managed to finish off Sarah, it's all too late, as they have just so many more vehicles. Stritz in his 50B is still on full hit points, and this is definitely going to Kazna.
I think the problem here was Czech has 5 I7 there, or 4 I7, and they managed to rush into 3 I7, but they beginning the rush. After that, they going into the cap and waiting till the cap is done. On this time, the 2 AMX or one of them has time to go as backup. On the other side, the other guys from Kazna, the 3 in the middle, they have time to prepare the middle rush. Maybe on this game, you should not cap just rush. If you want to do a rush, because if you want to rush someone at the end, I think not that the cap is needed there. You don't have
especially
to give
so
the
early in the game.
time.
Yeah. The cap doesn't mean anything, especially if you're doing such an early game rush, then the cap's not going to be influential, really.
By the way, a little shout out. If you really like the project, how we are doing it, so please take a second, support us, click on thumbs up on, or just if you are not subscriber of the channel from the Legion clan, click so you will be if a stream begins, you will get a message, hey, we are online, or stuff like that. So
yeah, make sure you click the notification bell, because we do streams every single night, and you want to make sure that you reach all of them and don't miss any. Especially as we have the finals tomorrow. Make sure everyone is there, which will be versus, looking like it at the moment, may be too early to call, but Kazna being 4 up, it might be Kazna versus ROP, because it is match point now to Kazna, but it is Czech's choice of map. So they will be the ones deciding whether Kazna win this next point or not. Okay. Also, we just want to see how the damages are. 3.5k there to Calm Seas, really good carry by him. And then the 250Bs coming next with pretty much 2.5k damage, 5k between them. And then the top 3 from Czech are an IS-7, IS-4, and an IS-7. But they're not that. The damage near the bottom is much more lackluster. That tank's getting maybe 1 or 2 shots, really. It's not very good, especially from tier 10 tank destroy. Even though Alex, or whatever, he got 2 kills. I mean, not really enough. 1,400 damage isn't really enough for a tier 10 tank destroyer. I believe we are ready for our final game, which will be Copperfield. I do like this map. It is very small, so as Bennu said, it'd be one of the good ones to take 2 tier 9s on. Yeah.
That's also a map that I play with double tier 9.
Yeah.
I think the map is so small.
You don't need a scout, really, do you? Bennu?
Yeah,
You kind of
sorry.
Yeah. You don't need a scout for this map.
No, you don't think that's the reason why I should, or you should. You should not. If you want to play with a tier 8, do it. Feel free to do it. But my personal favorite is to play double tier 9.
Mm-hmm.
Copperfield.
Okay, Thomas, you ready, dude? Just waiting for that IS-5.
Let's go
Yeah.
to
Final game.
Number 5. We have 4-0 for Kazna right now. First game on Copperfield. I hope that Czech can manage at least 1 win right now.
Yeah. I mean, it'll be a bit disappointing for Kazna if they don't get the 5-0 after all of this just dominating. But Czech really do need to get 1 point at least on the board if they want any chance. I mean, it's so difficult to come back, especially when you're 4 down, to win it. But they can do it. They just need to get this 1 point. Maybe they can throw Kazna off their stride and start winning some games.
Good choice here. We have still the Rue in B and the T-54 Lightweight in a really risky position there because they have no one in the flank, but they are trying. Why is going down?
So the Rue is already capped.
Yeah.
This is not good.
Cap. But now Czech is pushing and they should be able to get K9 down and Sarok because they are still alone there. The flank is done, but
yeah, Calm Seas and Demarsik really haven't protected them enough. This could, if this can be the game that turns it around for them, this is really going well. I mean, once they manage to take out these tanks, they need to make sure that they don't lose many more hit points.
Yeah, but they lost a lot of hit points. If you can see, General is 50 hit points right now, so.
And there's some other half healths, but then again, Calm Seas is at half HP. So
the game is still not done right now here.
No, it's not.
The T-54 will go down. They should manage that the Rue can not go away right now. Nope.
No, the Rue will be able to escape. He won't take any more damage, I don't think.
They have
They
one
need-
tank advantage, but the hit points are on the side of Kazna, and also the cap points, who are really important on this map, are on the side of Kazna.
Yep. At the moment, it's only a 1 tank advantage, but it is a tier 10, 2 to 10 tanks more than Kazna here. That is
Also, for
really
a
important
rush.
factor.
For a rush like that, you play better with double tier 9, if you want to rush.
Yeah. Here, Kazna would be in a much better position if they had 2 tier 9s, but then again, they wouldn't have been able to take out that T-54 lightweight as well, and they wouldn't have been able to cap B so quickly. So it's a bit of trade-offs on either way. Burger's CZ here, pushing on Dmarsek, who is by himself, but he is covered quite well. They need to be careful if they're going to be making any sorts of pushes. They are going to try and double team him. Dmarsek takes damage already. 2 shots into him,
Wow.
3 shots into him.
And if
He's
he's
got no
going
chance
down,
here.
but Burgers will. If he's going down, Kansi will be the next. And maybe that's the rescue that Czech need right now. But again, they lost hit points, but they managed.
Yeah, this is going to Czech. They've just got such a tank advantage. I mean, they do have the one-shots, but as we've always talked about, it's all about the tanks.
Yeah, but
The guns
here's
in
the
the
next
game
problem.
can make such a big difference.
Okay, he's going in B. That's good. That's what I want to say. Now they're going up. The IS-7 is going up. Twix should be in reload right now.
Uh-huh.
And they're going from both sides. So the Rue is at least alone, but he wants to go in A, that they have the favor of the caps again. But General is waiting there.
Yeah, Twix is going to be able to get his clip off, and now he's reloading, so they can. They can just push him. Nothing he can do.
Yeah, but Burgers will go down, and they should care right now that Twix has not a second reload. If Twix can manage to put one more clip in, it's on. No, he's not able.
No, he doesn't. He's dead. Championship should go down to Zakistan here, and they only have their lightweight left. Sorry, their light tank left. The RU.
There is no.
He does
chance
manage
right
to
now.
track the I-7. He's going to be able to finish off the I-7 and then jump into base A, but then they're capping base C. There's nothing they can do here.
No,
They
absolutely.
can have
not.
all 3 caps before that he can get and cap A. So this is definitely going to check here. Even
That's
if he
it.
manages to cap the base, it doesn't matter anymore. He needs to go and try and kill all of the tier 10 tanks. Hey!
That's
Nice.
funny, at least.
Yeah, at least he made the last goodness out of his last breaths.
Good choice from Czech. At the beginning, Kazna still managed to.
No, really
not to-
strong, really strong push. As you
We have here 3,566 from Zakistan in an eyes for the other guy, Flak from Czech clan, has 3,200 damage on this time. So it's 4-1 right now for Kazna. Maybe we can see the comeback of the year right now.
Ooh, I don't know about that. Kazna are more. It's difficult to come back four more points in a row. That is very difficult to do.
Difficult. I don't believe on it, to be honest, but it's possible.
Yeah. Just a quick comment on the damage. There's pretty much really good damage there from Czech. 2 guys reaching over 3k, 3.5k from Zakistan in his IS4, and then we have Twix again at the top in his 50B with 2.5k. I mean, the damage, it wasn't that impressive from Kazna. I mean, there were 4k hit points down, so not much they could do, especially after that initial push, which was again a very good push by Czech. And I believe we're ready for our again match point for Kazna. Are Czech going to be able to pull it back? 4 more points they have to win. It's not impossible, very difficult though against such a strong team like Kazna, who did get 4 points up against them in the first place. But this is Czech's map, and we will see how they finish it up.
Let's go one more time, Copperfield. Kazna is near of a win. They need 1 more win, and they are in the finals tomorrow with ROP. Or is Czech able to make the comeback of the year?
We will see. Okay, looks like Czech again are going up towards base A, and Kazna are moving pretty much all of their forces down.
Again, a fast cap
Yeah.
from the Ruin B.
Are they going to be able to counter this? No, it doesn't look like it. Not even the T-54 lightweight is. It's kind of in the middle, but he's not going to be able to get shots.
Okay, at least they have
K9
all
takes a little bit of
information.
damage.
the next problem here is they will have B and they will have C.
Yeah.
Because C is
They need to
easier
cap
cap.
A. Why are Czech just sitting next to A and not capping it? They need to do that now. But Calm Seas might be able to get resets. We have to think about that. Calm Seas is in a very strong position because the FV K9 is right behind him, so he can't be pushed easily. And he's got several other tanks covering him. They're still not capping A.
It looks
Finally,
not good for
someone
Czech
moved
right
into A. No.
It doesn't look good here. Okay, they will be.
And Michal is not even capping A. He's just sitting out in the
He
open.
can't right now. He can't right now because you have Calmsy there. He has the proxy on
Yeah,
this
he's
side.
just spotting them, but they can still manage to cap.
Wow.
Finally, Alesko's taking cap.
Risking.
Oh, Ukimo goes down. Really
Risking.
bad. Really bad move there. I don't know why he pushed up so far. He could have just sat in the bush quite happily.
He
and
should
just
know
spotted.
where the guys are, but here is the first good move right now. We have General, we have Calmsy, who will go down, but they lose a lot of hit points right
And now they're all
are
in the down. They're all in the middle, and they're just going to be surrounded now. They're going to have to
They should
choose
have
one
to.
flank to push, aren't they?
Yeah. If you can see, K9 has the spot there. Then on the
Yeah.
other side, Sarok is full street with the roof from behind has the other spot, and they have to came out there. We have Sakistan, who has 966 hit points with Mikhail there, and they will receive another. And B is not, they can't cap B right now.
So long as they keep on resetting B, then Kazna is still going to be in a cap advantage. They just need to force Burgers out of B so they don't have to keep on resetting him. And it's important that he does get reset though.
Czech needs a lot of luck here because the position from Czech right now here, they have them. Kazna has the higher ground. They just can't get back if they want no more trade.
Oh, Twix takes
gets a
so
lot
much
of
damage unnecessarily. Because Stritz is... Oh, Stritz sorry, Twix goes
Twix.
down. Stritz goes down as well. Now they're 2 tanks down and they've got no one to be able to reset B. This is really bad play here by Kazna. They just peaked and lost so much hit points.
But the
And
good thing
they
is
went down.
one Twix is never alone. That's it.
Yeah. Because there's always 2 Twigs in the packet.
What a bad joke. And we can see it, as we say from the beginning, Kazna has just a better position right now. The championship is going down. He wants to take Mikhail down.
Demarsik and manages to finish off Sakistan, and now championship should be able to finish off Mikhail. Alesko is going to move in, but he's on such low hit points already. K9's looking at him. No, he's not anymore. Oh, he is down though. Sarok, good shot there by Sarok. And they've basically now brought it back completely. 890, 900 points now to Kazna.
But
Oh,
they,
no, not quite.
Burgers is capping C. Burgers, you can still do
Thanks,
it.
mate.
You can still do it. Give us another 1 minute. And
2 less than 100 HPs here from Kazna. So
Okay.
it's not necessarily the end. They just need to. He needs to play smart. He has all 3 caps. So
he has no chance.
championship. I imagine championship will probably try and push into base B.
There's no need. They he will go.
Well,
in
they
B.
do. If
He
you
will
look
go
at
in
this,
B.
the cap is really massive.
Yeah, but they can overmatch him. K9 can have another one shot. Now the Marzik is going on him. He's on 1,000 hit points, and they are going into B, so it's done.
Yeah, it is. It is over. But it was a bit close now with this cap. Because look, it keeps on ticking up. They need to put someone in base C just to make sure. But it doesn't matter, as Burgers is 1 shot now, and he's about to go down, meaning that Kazna go through to the finals and guarantee themselves a spot in the Gods League Pro. Very well played there to Kazna. GG, very dominant, managing to bring that match back after we thought they had lost it around the middle when Calm Seas was pushed and Twix had died and Stritz had died. But those were the only 3 tanks that died. The other 2 IS-7s, who were both 1-shots right at the end, managed to stay alive.
I'm pretty sure that Kazna watched yesterday the streams from Czech, because Czech, they are special. They are. It was, in my opinion, the rushes were good. They were coordinated, okay. But if you are pushing into enemies, you need more information where they are. You cannot push down for 2 tanks or for 1 tank, and now after that you take these 2 tanks out. First of all, you lose a lot of hit points, and you are then in the middle of the map. So you give up the whole map for the enemy team, and that is the whole stuff that Kazna did. They sent it 1. After this one get rushed, and they did a lot of hit points from behind.
Yeah. They did well there, Kazna. And very well played to them. Any kind of thoughts about? I don't even know. Kazna did very well tonight, and we saw a 5-0 and a 5-1. We'll be seeing Kazna in the Pro League, and we'll also be seeing them tomorrow night. So make sure you all tune in. Have you got anything else to say, Blenu, about just generally?
There's nothing to say. It was okay after the 3 first games. Kazna just managed to do in a perfect way.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about tomorrow. We had
Oh.
Beta before here. He said he's ready with ROP. They are waiting for Kazna. 5-0 and 5-1. So I think tomorrow we will have an amazing game. It's not best of 9. It's best of 13. That means the team who has first 7 wins.
Yeah.
Same rules, same times. Tomorrow we have 20:30 CEST. So
Yep.
Take your time, watch there. Both of the teams, they have still a wild card.
Yeah.
So tomorrow we are just doing the game to know. First of all, it's about honor to take the whole tournament. The second one is if you win, you have the double amount of money.
Yeah, you get it was €100 for top place.
Yeah.
And then 50 for second. And is there nothing for third or fourth?
Nope. That's KO system. So
yeah. Okay, so basically now both Kazna and ROP are guaranteed €50. And one of the teams will be getting the €100, the pride of winning the Gods League, and I suppose an even bigger confidence boost about moving into the Gods League Pro, where this is only the beginning. These teams that we've seen compete really well in the Gods League. This is only the kind of the silver league of the Gods League.
Yeah.
Gods League Pro is where we see the top 10 clans compete, and is arguably much more competitive just because of the experience some of these clans have received. And is it a league format, Blenu? Is it? Well, what are we doing? Are we doing a knockout just like Gods League, or is it going to be
absolutely it's like Gods League, but they are only 8 teams, so it will be done in maybe 2 weeks.
Yeah.
What you can see here right now that there is a big difference between Gods League and Gods League Pro, or if we talk about I'm pretty sure you know what I mean.
Yeah, I do know what you mean.
ROP did play in the Pro League. For me personally, the Pro League is still the highest league that you can play. If you want to tell the Blitz community that your clan is great, so coming to the Pro League, there you will have the strongest clan inside. A lot of guys who has a lot of experience, and tell the world that you are good and come there. We can see here again, ROP was still in the Pro League, so they take their experience with, or again in Gods League Pro, play with the same guy. Absolutely the same with Kazna. They managed it and they deserved it because they just played amazing tonight. It was a 5-1. Okay, absolutely. Yeah, it's an absolute dominant. So, yeah.
Yeah, if you think, sorry, just to cut you off, if you think some of these teams are playing really well and you like how watching this, then you just imagine that these guys were ranked 8th and 9th, I think, in the Blitz Pro League, which was what decided who was going to be in the Gods League Pro. So just imagine the competitiveness of what the Gods League, God, it's all confusing, all these long names.
The names
Gods League Pro, what should we call it? The GLP. The GLP, and we'll see how competitive that can really be.
I just like the game of tomorrow because we have Kreta here, and he should be really sure what he said. Hey, we are ready, guys. Come on. We want to have it. And he said from the beginning, I hope that Kazna will win because I want to have interest in match here. And it will be.
Yeah, and Kazna, a very, very strong team. And so again, ROP versus Kazna. This is kind of the two teams I expected to make it to the finals. I mean, there was obviously quite a few teams like Requiem I expected them to make quite far, and they very much did. I'm surprised Spartan didn't make it further. They are also a very strong team in my opinion. But lots of clans, boiling down to the final two, ROP versus Kazna, two teams who played in Gods League Pro, just showing how much experience can really mean.
From which clan of the balls, from Kazna or ROP, are you more surprised?
Who made it this far?
If we're talking about the whole tournament till now, the whole performance.
Do I think did better?
Yeah.
who's doing better.
Or I can give you my opinion first. That you know.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know when-
I mean, my opinion is they're both very good teams, but I haven't seen teams of this sort of. I think they're really similar. That's the way I put it.
Yeah.
They both have played very well, and they both make mistakes sometimes. Like Kazna made a mistake on that Copperfields game where they were just rushed and there was nothing they could do about it. And ROP make mistakes sometimes where they're just slightly disorganized, and again, like Kazna would be, they could be rushed in some points. So it could be very close.
That's it. From the beginning, I mean, I know that Kazna is really strong. I know also that ROP is a really good clan, but how they perform till now, I say the more surprising for me was ROP till now. That should not mean that Kazna played not on the same level or stuff like that. I'm just talking about my personal surprise, because we have to know that ROP is not a really old clan.
No. They used to be RH, and they have been around for quite a while, but their Clan Wars experience only really started during the BPL, whereas Kazna were around for much before that.
Yeah.
So it's interesting to see how a team who's much more experienced like Kazna, and like a team who has significantly improved recently in ROP, will be basically put themselves to the test of which team will win, a much newer, fresher team in ROP, or a much more experienced and harder and grindy team like Kazna. Anything else to say?
Nothing.
I feel like we've pretty much wrapped it up. Other than saying thank you very much again to our sponsors who are Explode and God, and thank you very much for everyone who's watched these. It's made all the more worthwhile when people watch it and give support. And Blenu, I'm sure can agree with that.
Absolutely.
And I hope you will enjoy the excellent quality and amount of organization that Thomas and Blenu put into this. I mean, Thomas is the man behind the camera tonight, but then Blenu quite often is the man behind the camera and not commentating. So it's a bit refreshing to be doing some of the talking, Blenu, rather than just.
I'm just doing it to improve my English the best way, so I can get a big feedback from 50 guys who are watching right now or something like that.
Real bad. Anyway, thanks a lot, guys. I'm pretty sure that's it. So see you later.
Thank you a lot, guys. See us tomorrow. I wish you a great night.
Thanks for the help today, guys, with the commentating, and thanks to everyone who watched. Hope you enjoyed, and good night. See you.
Love you.